Hey guys, it's Rena. Welcome back to my channel. You've probably noticed by now that I've been filming a ton of videos today because it's like the one day I've had in a while to actually get things out. But it is also the 1st of October, which means that it's time to do my September favorites. So I don't have like a whole lot of September favorites. The month of September was kind of a funny month for me. A lot of the month I wore really neutral makeup. Kind of not my typical thing, but I've been wearing a lot of neutrals because I had a lot of special events to go to, a lot of guest speakers, or I was wearing really bold lips, and so I really wanted to tone down the eyes. It was a big combination of things, and sometimes it was just what was easier for me to do. So I don't have so much color to share with you guys, but I will go through what I've been using a lot in the last month, and hopefully it'll still be fun. So the first thing I'm going to talk about is actually the Too Faced chocolate bar. I got this from a friend in a makeup group I'm in, which it was the sweetest thing in the world. She sent me this one, the semi-sweet, and the Too Faced matte eye. I had mentioned that I hadn't tried Too Faced eyeshadows in years, like years and years and years. I'm sorry about the swatches from a previous thing. But she sent me these for absolutely nothing, and they were barely used, and it was amazing. And I really used the chocolate bar a lot this last month. So the little nameplate thing just came off, but I really liked using, I think this is marzipan right here. I love the smell. I think this one is hazelnut. I could be wrong because the name thing fell off, and then I think this is white chocolate. Yeah, white chocolate. And then this one down here is champagne truffle. I used those quite a bit, and it was just a really nice, easy palette to reach for and do a simple eye and run out the door. And that was honestly what I needed most of the month of September. So this palette has really been fantastic for that. I like the semi-sweet as well, but I think the original one was just more suited to my tone. So also in the realm of eyeshadow, I have a single eyeshadow from Fear&A. This is their mini eyeshadow in Are You My Mummy? I think they just discontinued this. This is my absolute favorite eyeshadow from them that was at least still available up until the other day, because my absolute favorite was discontinued long ago. But this is Are You My Mummy, and it just reminds me of fall and October and Halloween so much that I really liked using it in September when I did wear color. It is just a super gorgeous foresty green with a beautiful purple shift that I hope you can kind of get a glimpse of. Really beautiful. It's just, it brings two of my favorite colors together, green and purple. Like I can't complain. It's beautiful. So that is definitely my other eyeshadow favorite. Moving on to lipstick, I kind of went all over the place and wore tons of different lipsticks this month, but my favorite was Kat Von D's Plath, and this is from the Kat Von D Mini Everlasting Liquid Lipstick set that came out just a couple weeks ago for holiday. And I actually have it swatched right down here. It's a really beautiful red russet color. Perfect for this time of the year or any time of the year, but it really has that fall vibe to me, and it's very classic and classy, and so I really enjoy wearing this. This one out of the entire set really wears extremely well, so I like this one a lot. So a couple of these things kind of go together. So my best friend Jackie, sent me a lovely care package, and I still haven't gotten to use a couple of the things in the care package, but she sent me the e.l.f. contouring brush, and I've never actually had a proper contouring brush. I've been using this brush that like you can kind of use for contour, but it's really probably for blush type of thing, and so using this has been fantastic, and it's gotten me back into contouring. Ever since I got back from Paris, I've kind of been leaving the contouring to the side. It didn't seem like something Parisians really wore a lot. It didn't seem like a thing, so I stopped doing it to kind of like blend in, and it was just easier in the morning to not mess with it. But once she sent me this, I kind of was like, you know what? I should do that again. And this brush is fantastic. I love e.l.f.'s brushes. I have a couple of their eye brushes, but my favorite is their small stipple brush. This one is great. The bristles are so soft, but they pick up enough product. Like, it's stiff enough, but soft, that it blends and picks up product nicely. I like it a lot. So, to go along with that, the return of the LunatiCK Cosmetic Labs, I think I'm saying that right, contour palette. I've mentioned this multiple times in my first couple videos, and it's one of my absolute favorite products ever. I do use this every single day for one purpose or another. But I used it a lot in September because this is my brow color. This is my contour color that I started using again. And then I use this blush a lot. I'm wearing it today. It's a very subtle kind of peachy nude color. Just kind of gives me enough to not look pasty. But, you know, I like it. So this is returning in my favorites list, and this contour shade is just fabulous. So the next product ties all this together. This is Fiorine Fluff, and I've mentioned this before. This is just a translucent setting powder that Fiorine sells. It's like $7 or $8 for the full size, so really pretty reasonable. I like using this to blend out my contour because this brush is great for placing it down and blending a little bit, but because of the shape, it can kind of get a little bit like, you know what I mean? So I use this to blend it out and kind of make it look a little less harsh and just kind of diffuse the color a little bit, and it's great for that. It's soft, it's transparent, it makes, if you put it all over your face, it makes your skin look so flawless. I really love this powder. Okay, last kind of beauty related item is this perfume from Twisted Wonderland, and this is Silent Hill. This is in my 12 Pans of Christmas challenge project thing. It's fantastic. It's based off of the game series Silent Hill, or movies, whichever you're familiar with. The notes, I think, are like overturned dirt, tobacco, smoke, and like rain, and then it's supposed to be like pomegranate and honey, I think. And there might be, I feel like there's one more note that I'm missing, but it's a very deep, dark, sensual perfume, I guess. Like it's very atmospheric. It makes you, it definitely reminds me of Silent Hill, first of all. It's kind of creepy and foreboding, but as it, on the dry down and wear, after like 2 or 3 hours, you can really smell the sweetness of pomegranate and honey. And the honey is the last thing I smell before it kind of disappears. But this is a really long-lasting perfume on me. I love it. It definitely reminds me of fall and just Halloween, so I'm totally into this. I've been wearing it nonstop, and I barely made a dent in a sample, so I'm happy about that. 2 non-beauty items before we finish up this video. The first is my little Auguste Rodin little change purse that I got when I was in Paris. I got this at the museum. I realized that it was just kind of sitting there and I wasn't using it, so I decided to use it to hold whatever lipstick I wear that day. So it fits perfectly, just a lipstick, this is just a mini in there, and then my mirror that I carry with me everywhere. So it's perfect for that. I figure if it gets dirty, that's okay. I just want to see it. You know, I want to have it around with me because it makes me happy. It's a super cute little change purse. It's adorable. So, and the last thing is my Ravenclaw sweater that I got from Hot Topic. Previously, I have the Gryffindor one, but they used to only have Gryffindor and Slytherin, and then a couple months ago, they got Ravenclaw and Hufflepuff. I've wanted one for the longest time, but the ones at the actual Wizarding World of Harry Potter are very coarse, and they're like $80 or $90. I almost bought one, and then Devin, my fiance, almost bought me one for Christmas until we actually went to the park and tried it and felt how disgusting it was, and I was like, that is not worth the money at all. So I was so happy when Hot Topic released these because they're so soft, so comfortable. And I know it's still like at least 80 degrees in Florida, but I wear these in the classroom and they're great. So that's my favorites for the month of September. I know not so many like beauty products, but I kind of was a little bit boring this month. Hopefully for October I'll be able to play a little bit more and I'll feel hopefully more inspired. The month of September was just getting back into the swing of things, and it took a toll on me. So I hope October is a little bit better, and hopefully it'll show in my makeup and everything too. So I hope you guys enjoyed my favorites video. Let me know what you've been loving recently, this past month, whatever, down below, and I will talk to you guys soon.